Hi everyone. So months and months have passed by and everyone has been talking about the numerous risks associated with AI. But one of the significant risks that nobody seems to be talking about is this. People with low emotional intelligence using AI are going to impact the world on a much larger scale. Most people don't even realize that they are misusing AI. And I'm not saying that this is intentional or that people are careless. I'm saying this because when low emotional intelligence meets a higher order intelligence, like AI, it will have impacts on almost every level, whether it's personal, professional, or at a societal level. And here's the most uncomfortable truth. AI is not just coming after the jobs. It is exposing how fragile human judgment really is. Forbes has already warned that AI produces false responses, biased outcomes, and confident-sounding mistakes. And when someone has low emotional intelligence, those mistakes don't look like mistakes. They look like simple, good enough answers that people accept without questioning. Because with low emotional intelligence, you don't push back on AI, even when it distorts your reality. And before I go any further, let me be very clear. This video is not about AI replacing humans. It's about presenting the truth and the facts behind why low emotional intelligence in the AI age can be drastic for you over the long term. And why emotional intelligence is not just a nice to have skill, but a much needed skill if you want to survive and build your careers in the AI world. So in this video, I'm going to break down how low emotional intelligence misuses AI, how it affects your career, and what it means for humanity in this new world. Using my signature 3P framework. Let's dive right in. Now, a lot of people don't realize that high emotional intelligence is directly correlated with good judgment and decision making. Even with all these advancements and the changing era, there are people who still see emotions as just being emotional. But emotions are data. They are signals. They are your internal feedback system that tells you when something is off, even when your cognitive mind does not have the language for it yet. And that internal feedback system is actually what protects your judgment in the age of AI. Because here's the truth. AI almost always validates whatever direction you give it. And it does it with calm, structured confidence. If you're insecure, it validates your insecurity. If you're angry, it validates your anger. And if you're overthinking, it validates the same. And because AI sounds emotionally steady, people mistake this validation for the truth. And you see this play out online everywhere, especially in the relationship advice problem. Because people ask AI things like, is my partner losing interest? Is this message rude? Or is my friend ignoring me? And AI confidently validates the fear behind the question, even when the situation is normal or harmless. It mirrors the emotion you bring in to the prompt. But when someone pushes back with, could this be biased? Or could there be another interpretation? The entire answer flips. Suddenly the AI says, yes, there could be many other reasons. You might be misreading the situation. That flip reveals the real trap. AI validates your emotional state until you question it. And low emotional intelligence users do not question it. So in personal life, people end up misreading others, assuming the worst, escalating conflicts, over-interpreting messages, trusting AI's tone over human nuance, and making emotional decisions based on machine confidence. Not because AI is dangerous on its own, but because when emotional intelligence is low, AI feels more stable than your own instincts. And in companies, this same pattern becomes far more expensive. Regulators and governance bodies keep warning that these small and confident AI-generated mistakes that people don't question are the ones that turn into legal trouble, compliance breaches, biased decisions, and reputational damage when they move through an organization. Most companies use AI now, but only a tiny fraction have a proper oversight. And this is where the risk comes from. When employees rely on AI without emotional intelligence, without the ability to recognize when AI's output is incomplete, biased, or misaligned with the real situation, those mistakes don't get caught. They get approved, they get forwarded, and they get delivered to the clients. They become a part of the company's decisions. This is the real reason why emotional intelligence matters at work. Emotional intelligence helps you slow down and question the output, check the context, notice implications, and understand the human impact before something leaves your hands. It's a layer of judgment that AI cannot provide. And this is why emotional intelligence is not just a soft skill. It's a risk management skill. It's the only thing that protects your judgment, your credibility, and your organization in a world where AI sounds right, even when it's not. At the societal level, emotional intelligence matters because AI can process information, but it cannot understand intention, values, responsibility, or the impact those decisions have on real people. That part is still ours. AI runs on patterns from data, but it can't differentiate right from wrong, and it has no moral judgment. And human intelligence and human life is much bigger than information and data. Emotional intelligence is what keeps you grounded in your values and your awareness, while everything around you becomes automated. It's what stops you from handing over your judgment to a system that cannot understand the consequences of your choices. AI is for humanity. Humanity is not for AI. And that's the real point of this lens. Emotional intelligence is not just a skill for using AI. It's a skill that ensures that you don't lose yourself while using AI. So time to bring all the three P's together. Practically, emotional intelligence stops you from letting you distort your reality and your own thinking based on the answers you get from AI. Profitably, it prevents unchallenged AI outputs from turning into organizational risks that affect decisions, clients, and credibility. Purposefully, it keeps human beings' values, awareness, and responsibility at the center of every choice in a world that is increasingly becoming automated. The future is not AI versus humans. It's AI guided by emotionally intelligent humans. Because that's the only combination that is fast, safe, and human aligned. As always, the research studies used in this video are linked down below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep building a better you.